Welcome back to the channel. Another day, another dollar. Out here working a little bit. So I got, well, Caden has that. He's working on that. Caden's sanding on it, getting it ready to paint this week. My little project's right here. I took out that strip of gravel there and the blocks. You can see the blocks stood up over there. As if I don't have enough projects going on, I said, hey, let's just go and do a little yard work while we at it. So like I said, I've done my little curvature here. I started knocking them blocks over and stepping on them and them being aggravating. So I pulled that little strip out of there. Like I said, I done a little edge in here. I gotta get up that last little bit of gravel and I'll have that done. But Caden's been, I've been helping Caden on the car a little bit. Sanding on it, working on the bus. Well, doing a little yard work, you know? It is what it is. Excuse the crickets, excuse the compressor, but here we go. We sand this thing down. I don't feel like getting on my knees, sanding and painting all that under there, especially the rubber on the back. So below the mold on the door and that back section, we're not painting. We're repainting the whole front bumper, the molds, the hood, all that stuff's getting all painted the same color. So me and Caden out here sanding on. We gotta get it sanded down some more so we can get it sprayed the next day or two. Well, Thursday's coming fast, so we gotta hurry and get the thing painted probably tomorrow so it can be dry and I can do some wet sanding on it Thursday, knock down whatever runs or whatever trash spots I get in it. And it's just an old race car, don't matter that much, but still want it looking good. So me and Caden went and washed this thing off last night so we could see where the spots were we need to scuff up or whatnot. So let's get it unloaded. I can go over little spots here and there, wipe it down later today, and hopefully get some paint on this thing. So this corner has some delamination and stuff where it was separating when I repaired it, because if y'all remember, if y'all go back to an older video, this whole right side, I rebuilt the whole right side of this thing. So last night we took a razor blade, scraped most of it off. Gotta get a little bit more of this primer off right here, because this right here is the contour, and then this is stuff I put on here. So I cleaned that whole corner out, dug it out, cut it back, fiberglassed it. I gotta come up here, I gotta cut this out, I gotta fiberglass this little area right here to patch it up. I gotta hit that spot, and I got one spot right here. I'll dig them all down with a grinder and grind it and refiberglass it. Where I've hit the cone right here. That's what this was hitting the cone at the shady side. So I'm gonna patch that up right there, get it built like we need it to, get it sanded out and get it back on the car. We better get out here and paint on this thing. I'm gonna get me a rag. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tape it off, and then I'm gonna wipe off all the freaking dirt, wipe it all down real good, because you know we ain't painting the lower half. I'm gonna wipe everything up real good that we're gonna paint, get it ready to spray.
So they're about to do an outdoor paint job on Ghost.
Huh?
Y'all are doing an outdoor paint job on Ghost?
Caden, come help me, son. So there she is, straight out the gun. Luckily, ain't a bunch of bugs out tonight. Only had to get one little fly out of the paint so far. My other paint gun broke during the process of painting this thing. It got really hard. And I realized that a $9 Harbor Freight gun is now $16. So Caden had to run an audible and go pick it up. So we got the paint on it. It's gonna look all right. We got the hood done. I had some oil spray out of the new gun. As soon as I went to spray it, I had some oil spray out right here on it. I don't know if you can see it. Luckily, it came out of it. And my air compressor's been broke, so I had to go keep hitting the button, kicking on. I put a fan on it to help me out. But all in all, I think it's gonna be a darn good looking race car. Not too bad for straight out the gun.
What you got there, Sammy?
Sled. Son, been talking about doing a shower in here because you know I got to take a bath anywhere I go. I cannot go through and sleep somewhere without bathing. So I've been thinking and thinking and thinking of how I was gonna build a shower in here with a toilet and all this stuff. And honestly, I don't want to clutter the place up. I like the open. I mean, we got 17 feet here, and this is gonna be our this is gonna be where our boat's gonna be at right here. I'm gonna build it with our table. And I've just been thinking, I got my junk here we're gonna throw away, and we got Caden's bed back there, which is a chair that turns into, or that's a couch that turns into that. So I've been laying out everything in here thinking, and I had actually seen a wooden barrel, like a 55-gallon wooden, like a wooden barrel or whatever. Somebody had turned into a bathtub. It was for a little bitty woman, and she's talking about her bathtub, and I was like, man, I'd like to have something like that. Nikki said, well, I've been actually thinking about this. She said, I seen this a couple weeks ago. This little thing, I thought this might make a good bathtub. And I was like, I seen it instantly. I was like, that's freaking cool. So what I figured was we'll mount this thing right here. We'll leave the old, whatever that says.
County line.
County line. I can't even see it.
It's just a metal trough.
It's just a metal trough. No pun intended here. Oh. But well,
I looked it up. I said, look, I've been thinking about these, and they have them at Tractor Supply and stuff like that. It's like what you feed your animals out of, and
it's perfect for us to take a bath. You can wash your legs up. You can wash off good. I'm gonna add a drain to it on the very end of it. I'm gonna put a drain right here, a spin drain with a hose that goes down through it. And since this is gonna be just shower water, stuff like that, it ain't nasty water. I'm going to put a drain that just drains it down to the ground. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put a water spigot like right here. Might put a little water spigot that runs hot water into here, cold water, run my PEX lines. I'm going to put my plumbing stuff on it, but I'm going to get right here where you can turn around and you can wash off and you can open that drain. But the plan is we'll mount this. We can throw our ice inside here and we can throw drinks inside. Even though we got a refrigerator, we always carry a lot of ice with the race car going to the racetrack. We have to have ice to run it for the intercooler and stuff. So we can fill this thing up full of ice. We can race all day. We can crack the valve, drain the water out of it, turn the hot water on. You can wash off. When you get done, you can wash this thing out and dry it off. And then next time we go to the racetrack, you can throw ice in it. Use it as a bath because we ain't peeing and pooping in it. So it ain't nasty. It ain't dirty like that. It might have some dirt, but not dirt like that, but you can wipe it out and drain it. So I'll put me a little spigot over here that drains it to the ground. We'll have a little piece right here that has a drain in it. Excuse Caden's Crocs, they were just on me, period. I sent them at the door, so, but I think that's gonna be cool. We'll put a little shower curtain up around the top of it so you can spin a curtain around you. We'll put a little curtain, like right here, I'll put a little rod.
It's too dark, you can't really see
but
much.
I'll put a thing. I'm still gonna go in here and paint where this insulation is, but I'm gonna put a zip, like a zipper like deal, or track right here that this pulls over to right here, and you can pull it around right here where you can shower and wash off at least. And I think it'll be pretty cool like that.
You can't see. We got the furniture stuff in here, but we've got to get it built.
Yeah, we got built the furniture pieces.
Caden's bed's back there.
We got to mount our sink and stuff back there. We got a refrigerator. I got to mount the generator on it. I got to get AC and heat on it. Get these beds built, get that made, and we'll be able to title this thing in the next few weeks. I got to start mounting stuff. I got to start building stuff and mounting stuff. Once I get stuff built and mounted, get my power receptacle in here, get my tail lights working on it, because I got my headlights working. Once I get my tail lights working, then I'll be able to go through and finish the back of it, get the windows tinted. We can start using this thing in a few weeks. So. Next plan is to start building our dinette set, put our table here that turns into a bed. Got our bed back there for Caden and Damien. And then we got to mount our refrigerator, hook our 110 up, run our power inside, finish our tail lights, but we're getting there. It's going to be a couple weeks. We're going to have this thing working where we can use it, and then we'll go from there. We'll make it home. RV home, not living in it.
Home away from home. While we're at the track. Somewhere to get cooled down. That's it.
Somewhere to get cooled down. All right, we appreciate y'all.